Where growth meets community, we reign supreme.
Hey, it's Cal F. Jackson Green, better know the name. Building up the city while we elevate the game. Only on SKST Radio. Wednesdays we lock, street grind on the muscle. Beats by bro, gotta knock, protect, empower, elevate. That's the routine. Virginia Beach rise up when they hear
Cash Green, CAAs, yeah, the city's heartbeat, the Councilman Cash Green Show.
Well, we are live. Everyone, welcome to the Cash Green Show. We're going to be looking at that camera there. We are excited that you're here. Thank you. This is about me being in the community, and I'm passionate about being in the community. And so with that being said, I'm grateful for SKST Radio Podcast, who've allowed me to have this platform so that I can go big or go home. And Mr. Ernest, do I want to go big or do I want to go home?
Go big.
So I want to go big. And so if I want to go big, folks, then I have to interview people who are making a difference in our community. That's important to me. One of those persons today I'm interviewing, his name is Ernest Doc. Docs. Is it Doc or Docs?
Docs.
It's Ernest Docs, a good friend that we started talking online. Did we start talking online or did we meet in person?
Well, also I met you at it was an event that we were both at.
Yep.
And then we've been talking online. So.
Okay, so he's saying he claims that we met at an event, which is probably true. I meet so many people, and I just love meeting people. So, yeah. But it was online that I began to ask questions about you, right?
Yeah.
One of my 5 pillars is the special needs community, are those that have disabilities. They are just as much as a part of our community and should be treated the same as everyone else. And as long as I sit in this seat of power, I'm going to make sure that happens. Matter of fact, what drew me to you is that I saw you with the Olympic shirt on and you were ice skating. Tell us who you are, tell us how old you are, and tell us what sport was that I've seen you with.
Okay. Ernest, and I
You're doing good.
I do ice hockey, which is an adaptive sport where we instead of having to stand up and skate, we have like a sled we use to get around the ice, and it's I've been doing it about a year, and it's an interesting sport, and it's a sport they have at the Paralympics. And we practice here in Virginia Beach. We have
where do you practice at? Sorry to interrupt.
At the Iceland in Virginia Beach off of Broad Street.
Special shout out to Iceland. Okay, sorry.
All right. And we have a few games a year that we travel to, and we got quite a few people on the team, and there's also some other leagues that are you're more like standard ice hockey, but they you try to have something for everybody.
That's right. They try to have
for all ages.
For all ages.
Yeah.
This is Ernest. We're talking to someone that is a part of the USA Olympic team.
Well, we had some players that have been on. I haven't been on the Paralympic team, but
so you're not telling me the truth, Ernest? Is this how we're gonna start our relationship? No, I just play. He's telling me the truth. So what is it called? It's called. Say it again. Ice hockey.
Sled hockey.
Sled hockey.
Yeah.
So it's a sled.
And it's a sport that they also have at the Paralympics.
At the Paralympics. I want to be involved.
And there's a lot more people on the Paralympics team that are, a lot better than I am, but I'm learning.
Ernest, I think it's important for us to know we want to be involved in your life. We want to come and support you. And remember, you're looking at that camera. Tell the folks where they can come and support you when you're doing these games. But
I know we have some games coming up in a few months, and
okay.
I don't have all the information on, but I can get you the information about the games.
You can get me good answer. You're on live. This is live, right? Yeah. So good answer. So folks, number one, if you would like to be involved, then you have a website.
Yeah, the Warrior for Life Fund. And
the Warrior for Life Fund.
Yeah, and they have an office. It's across from Krispy Kreme on Virginia Beach Boulevard.
That's right down the street.
Yeah.
Okay. So say it again for the folks. You have a website. The website is called
the Warrior for Life Fund, and they also have services for the for the veterans, and they have a fitness center,
nice,
like a gym for people to work out, and they have some other services for veterans. That's also important that we have services for our veterans. So
okay. Well, we're going to come in and be a part of your life. I mean, we're just getting started. We've got a couple more minutes before we go on break. But Ernest, tell us who you are, and I want you to know that you are I'm a part of your community. Bring the audience to be more a part of your life. How can we be more a part of your life?
You could support the disabled community. I have muscular dystrophy, so I'm involved with the Parent Project Muscular Dystrophy. I'm on the committee, advisory committee.
Okay.
And they have we have like an annual conference. They have some meetings in different communities to have events where people get together, and
that's good. That's good. And where do they have these events at? Could it be in Virginia Beach, or could it be somewhere else?
No, they're usually like in larger cities. Like we had the one this year was at Disney at the Coronado Springs Hotel. We had the conference there.
Okay, that's nice. You had the conference in Coronado Springs
Resort.
Oh, resorts
at Disney.
I did. So this is why I want to be friends. That's I mean, right.
Yes, we have conferences in different. Oh, and we also have in the spring and March we have a advocacy conference we do in Washington D.C. that we get to meet with our different representatives, and
nice.
People will meet with their representatives from their states and talk about their like their conditions, like getting like bills approved that help the disabled, help the
yes,
people in general. We advocate for better health care, for everybody.
You advocate for better health care.
Mm-hmm.
And have you been to Richmond?
Yeah, I've been to that one. It's called there's a Every Life Foundation that they deal with rare diseases, and they do a lot of advocating in different states and that's like more at the local state level that we meet with
okay
different states to talk about the needs of the disabled. So.
The needs of the disabled community. Now, you've met a champion. I am your champion. Just remember that. I'm doing a prom that's coming up. Have you seen my flyer online? It's called Diamonds Are Forever, and it's a prom for the special needs community. I'm inviting you to show up.
Okay.
Did you know about the prom?
No, I mean, it sounds like an interesting event, so
What?
I'll have to come check it out.
I mean, everybody's watching me. I get good comments, bad comments, so I'm hot right now. Bro. So anyway, make sure it's going to be at the Westin Hotel. It's called Diamonds Are Forever. It is a special needs prom. I had this prom in partnership with House of Angels to let our community know that as long as I have this seat of power, the disabled community is our community. Right?
Yes.
Is our community. So with that being said, Mr. Ernest, tell us, how long have you been in Virginia Beach?
I've been in Virginia Beach since 2018.
Okay.
And I've been working to get some of our sidewalks more up to date, get
ADA compliant
sidewalks that are in bad condition to report it to the city online, and that's just one of my things that I when I saw some of the sidewalks by the oceanfront or on Virginia Beach Boulevard, that like the locations where the most people would use the sidewalks, like they some places they could be improved. So
right. I think that's where you and I started to really communicate. We started to communicate, and you would send me pictures of places that were not ADA compliant, or you would send me pictures of planes that were outfitted correctly, that were ADA compliant. I'm going to empower you as being our Virginia Beach ambassador, meaning, and I do have the authority to do that. Well, don't I? I mean, you guys elected me to office.
It sounds like a plan.
Is that right?
Good plan, yeah.
I mean, you're doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Let's give you a title, and because you're doing that, I'll talk to my council colleagues, and we need someone like you to be our eyes and ears.
Mm-hmm.
Help us to live your life so that we can make life better for you.
Mm-hmm.
How's that sound? That sounds good?
Sounds like a good plan. Yeah.
I mean, you've been doing it. You should see the pictures, folks, that he sends to me. And what projects are you working on now, making sure that they're ADA compliant?
I also go to Richmond to VCU for some medical to see some of my doctors, and I've been working on there's some sidewalks in Richmond that are in pretty bad shape, and I've been working on those. And I also have a lawyer through the Disability Law Center out of Richmond that they take on a lot of cases with accessibility and disabled, and it's a good resource for people that may have issues with their city, or just to help with making stuff meet ADA.
Okay. Listen, when you say lawyer, certain people go, that's it, I'm not talking anymore because you said the word lawyer, right?
Yeah.
But in this case, this lawyer is advocating for good. Mm-hmm. We're going to take a break, and when we come back, we're going to tell you more of what Ernest's plans are to keeping our city safe, and for that matter, Virginia safe. We'll be right back.
One, two, three, four, oh, yeah.
From the hot magazine, we lift and amplify stories of love, of strength, of pride. Giving back, standing tall, side by side. We are the rhythm, we are the voice. Community rising, making bold choice. On short drive, we shine, we soar. Bay magazine, forever, evermore.
Dive into the vibrant world of the SKST podcast, where passion meets entertainment. Join us as we explore the dynamic stories that drive street grind entertainment and the creative beats behind Beats by Bro production. Each episode promises insightful conversations and electrifying moments, celebrating culture and innovation. Tune in and feel the energy as we bring raw talent and unforgettable experiences to your ears.
All right, we were laughing on the break because he was teaching me how to say Para-Olympics.
Yeah, Paralympics.
Right? And it's P-A-R-A Olympics. And I said, what? Like a pair of something? And then I said a pair of socks. I won't say the other because we're live. But pair of socks.
Yeah.
But or something that is, it means Para-Olympics.
Yeah.
So tell us again, introduce to the crowd. Again, my name is Councilman Cash Green. You are watching the Councilman Cash Green Show. And I brought my distinguished guest, Mr. Ernest Docks, who is a champion for those who have disabilities. He goes around Virginia Beach making sure that sidewalks are ADA compliant, buildings are ADA compliant. And not only that, he also travels to Richmond, and then it sounds like he travels United States, going to conferences. You have a lawyer, we already heard.
Yeah.
But most importantly, it's because he cares. What made you become this ambassador for our city?
I think just, since I moved here and I've been living here, and just, going out and using sidewalks, and you just see, the conditions, and, not only to improve it for yourself, but, for others that want to get out and, whether they're go out walk their dogs, or, it's even good for other people, like parents with strollers, and
Right.
Better conditions could help everybody. So
better conditions could help everyone.
Yeah.
You said everybody. So better conditions could help everybody. That was said by Ernest Docks.
Yeah.
Did I say your name right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because before, we're learning a lot. Paralympics, Ernest Docks. Where can people find information if they want to talk to you? Maybe they're concerned about their sidewalk. How can they get a hold of you?
I think I need to look into that and find a
So maybe they
set
can
up an email. I'll try to set up an email that we could use for those purposes. So.
Okay, so what we're going to do, and this is live, folks, as you can see, this is happening live. We just crowned an ambassador. I dubbed you an ambassador like a knight. I was like, where can people find out more information if they talk to you and say they've got issues with their sidewalk? He says, well, I don't have that, but I'm going to create an email. From that email chain,
Or create a website, or
a website. From there, reach out to your city councilman, Councilman Cash Green,
Yeah.
and let's get the ball rolling to make our communities better.
Then also on the Virginia Beach 311 site, there's a webpage where you can report different issues with you in the city, from sidewalks to picking up bulk garbage items, or
Okay.
there's a lot of things you can report. Someone's yard has tall grass, or
Oh, you want to snitch on people? Is that what I just heard?
Well, no, I mean, it's just on their website, there's a lot of different options where you could report different things, whether
Right.
your, storm drain down the street is clogged or...
That's important. If you see the storm drains clogged, then that's a 311.
Yeah, you can also call them
311.
if you're not as go with the computer. You could also call 311 on the phone. You just dial 311 and they could help you with even I think they even help you with noise issues, like if something's going on. That's
So you use 311, as I hear you, as a way to communicate if drains are clogged, grass is too high, sidewalks are impeded or
damaged,
not.
or you've got potholes, or stuff just needs you need something fixed. For the city services, that it's a good option. And like when you put something into the website or you call them, they keep track of that, and they make sure those items get corrected.
That's awesome. Tell us now, let's do a recap. Tell us about the shirt you are wearing from the Paralympics.
Well, it's not. This team is the Warrior for Life Fund, and
Okay.
they have. So we have the team in Virginia Beach. They have other states where they have. I think in Massachusetts they have a team. They
Okay.
have different locations, and then if you go to the Warrior for Life website,
Okay.
you get a lot more information. And also, sled hockey is a sport that's in the Paralympics that I think this
That's
past Olympics, I think the USA team did win a few games. So
Well, I'm
They've been
going to
doing pretty
watch sled hockey because of you,
yeah,
right? So everyone that's watching, we're going to make a commitment to Mr. Ernest, who is our ambassador for keeping things ADA compliant, that we're going to watch sled hockey and support him. Do I have your commitment? If I have your commitment, then like, share, and subscribe to SKST Podcast Radio. Right now. People are clicking. See? It's happening. And you're going to share and like and subscribe to the podcast as well.
yeah.
So this is a Virginia team, and you play against different states.
Yeah, like North Carolina, we played against the Hurricane.
Okay.
The Hurricanes sled team, and they have a it's basically this division. So you have like a child division, like
Okay. They have a child division.
like everybody under 18, and then we have an adult division where like adults will play in adults, and so it's but we'll like practice together, but the games have to be the appropriate ages to play against. So
Tell us one more time where you practice at here in Virginia Beach.
at Iceland, that's off of Broad Street here in Virginia Beach.
Special shout out to Iceland. That's where you can go and watch the Warriors for Life.
Yeah.
Now, they haven't started their season yet. But when their season starts, I'm going to come back online and tell you, because now we are committed to Ernest, and Ernest is committed to us. Is that right?
Yes.
That's how community works.
Uh-huh.
And you're coming to the prom.
Yeah.
And you're going to be my new friend.
Uh-huh.
Maybe we're friends already.
Yeah.
No, we are friends online. I've accepted you, man. So, folks, I think it's important for us to know that the disabled community is our community. We are them, and they are us. And so that the more that we see life how you see it, then it helps make our world a better place.
Yes.
Would you agree?
Yep.
So what type of music, before we get out of here, we got about 10 minutes, what type of music do you like to listen to?
Well, that's a good question.
I'm listening too.
I mean, I listen to like a little bit of everything.
R&B,
R&B,
hip hop,
country,
country,
a little bit of everything. I guess since I've been living in Virginia, maybe I listen to that sometimes.
So I'm talking about. I got it,
not
folks.
as much
I
as
got
the
it.
other, not as the other types of music, but I listen to all kinds, really. I guess.
Good,
Yeah.
good. Well, behind my house is the amphitheater, and I always hear country western music. I mean, they have a lot of shows here. Do you attend some of the shows, or are you looking to go to one of the shows?
Yeah, I've been looking into the different concerts.
Okay.
I know there was that one. Wasn't there one where I think Willie Nelson came? Or I know there's a few things at the amphitheater a year that they get some pretty good popular groups there.
Well, we're going to be looking at shows for you so that we can go to one together. How does that sound?
All right, that sounds good.
And that way we can check and make sure that they are ADA compliant. Say it with me. ADA compliant. I mean, because it makes the world a better place. You said it wasn't just for those that are disabled, but it's for mothers in strollers. It's for the family members. It's for us all.
Yeah, even people, you're carrying luggage or maybe even somebody making a delivery. It's easier if they're they don't have to carry stuff over the curbs or the stairs or something.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Excellent. Okay. Now let's do a recap. What are you doing to help others who may have found themselves struggling with a disease that is hurting their body, that's crippling their body?
Well, since I've been involved with the Parent Project, we deal with
It's called the Parent Project?
muscular dystrophy.
I can't say that. Muscular
Dystrophy.
dystrophy.
Uh-huh.
Did I say it right?
Yeah.
That's only because you're here.
Yeah.
Give me an acronym. Right?
Well, I mean, like, there's also the MDA that is involved with a lot of
MDA?
muscle diseases.
Okay, now I can say that. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there is a place that people can go to that's here, you said, across from Krispy Kreme's. And that place is called?
Well, that's the Warrior for Life Fund. That's
Oh, that's a Warrior for Life. Okay.
so they're involved with the sled hockey, and also they have services for veterans.
Okay. That's awesome.
That and you could go to the Warrior for Life website and get more information.
Special shout out to Warriors for Life. Thank you for serving our country, and thank you for having a place for my friend Ernest where he can feel safe and confident. Right?
Yeah.
Okay. Before we leave, let's just ask you a couple more questions.
Okay.
What is your favorite movie? Since I've asked you about music, and he was being diplomatic and very politician-y. He was like, I like all music. So tell me, what's your what's your genre of music or movies? My wife, she likes docudramas. I do too now. It's worn on me. True crime. We like true crime. What about you?
I like a variety of things, but I guess mostly, documentary movies are always interesting.
Okay.
Action, adventure. I don't know, like a lot of
Okay.
different movies, I guess.
And before we close out of here, I mean, you've got a lot of buttons on your hat. And I've got buttons, right? One says for fair elections. And then the green leaf, good luck charm, is just what it means for me. You've got, I see you're wearing the American Red Cross hat.
Yes, I'm also involved with the Red Cross.
Okay, what? This guy? But he's like me, right?
Yeah, so there's one like for Virginia. There's one for being a volunteer. There's they have a lot of different and there's other ones they'll give out, for like different years that people have served, and but even with the got involved with the Red Cross, and now they have a
like something with the Red Cross.
They have like a disability integration department I've been involved with. So
the American Red Cross has a disability integration
and it's
process.
mostly to make sure, like, if they had to open a shelter, that would be accessible. If somebody's house gets damaged or they can't live in it, or they had a fire or flood, or they make sure they find a place for them to go that's accessible, find hotels, transportation.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, that is very important work. Would you say, folks, that's very important work, that you help national disasters or those that are in disasters, making sure that if they are disabled, that you make sure to work with agencies to make sure that they have the adequate housing, transportation, so that they can get back into a place where they are feeling loved by society. Well, Mr. Ernest, any last words for our guests before we leave the Councilman Cash Show?
Yes, I would say that, if you have a disability, you should check out some sports that you could do. There, there's sports here in Virginia Beach you could do. There's
okay, that's good.
In Richmond, they have some different. Like Richmond has like a group called Sportable, and they have other sports like basketball and
I
think rugby, and there's a lot of. But in Virginia Beach, we need to work on getting some more sports.
Wait, no, you didn't. In Virginia Beach, are you calling me out? We don't have enough sports for those that are disabled. Guess what? I hear you, sir, and I accept the challenge. Would love to create an opportunity that we can have more. Do I call it para sports or para Olympic sports, or just sports for those that are disabled? How would I say it that's correct?
I guess sometimes they'll use like adaptive sports.
Adaptive sports, okay, that's how you say it. Okay.
So with the Paralympics, it's like they have certain sports that they have that are like official, the world competition ones.
Okay.
And then there's ones that I guess they're like more semi-professional, but it's not as it's not like as competitive. Like Paralympics is more
competitive. Those guys have been training, right? But I love how you just gave me a word, adaptive sports. Mm-hmm. We need more adaptive sports in Virginia Beach.
Yeah.
Folks, I'm telling you, I'm on my way. I don't want to say I'm going to be the mayor, but with this ambassador next to me, Mr. Docs, I think I can win, without a doubt, if I have more adaptive sports, which I'm going to make that happen. Other than that, thank you for being on this show. What a wonderful guest to educate us. Know that you now have a community. You're not alone. We are with you. We're going to follow your life, and maybe we'll go to a country western show at the amphitheater. I'm committed to it, because if that's what you like, then that's what I like.
All right. Thanks for having me on your show, and it was fun to talk to you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everyone. We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
SKST Radio, street grind entertainment. Beats by bro, yeah, we bring the flavor and the payment. All on the same network, moving with precision. Cater to the public, that's the mission and the vision. 3 companies, 1 vision, 1 sound, 1 team. From the streets to the speakers, we live in a dream.